On this day, I decided to keep going with Griphoff meltdowns to see how far it went before it reached maximum. Well, I decided might as well while it was relatively quiet. I started the day with some routine stuff, moving one agent to where they were needed, near the wheelchair's containment unit. Then moving the agents to where I believed that they'd be most useful. Or rather, where they'd gain the most benefit, or even what they needed. Since their fortitude was all at level 2, any of them could entertain the punishing bird. Although, it's still good if they have enough insight. Because there's still no... there was still no abnormalities that dealt black damage, as an attack both the physical and the mental. I knew it was only a matter of time before I encountered one of those abnormalities. So it was best to get as many agents as I could up to standard so that they could withstand what it could deal with, or rather what damage it could deal. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Let's go with that. Yeah, gathering energy, power, whatever you want to call it. With free abnormalities. It sounds pathetically easy, to be honest. Well, again, the more there'll be, the more complex it'll get. So, I knew better to be overconfident at that time. Even though the work was complete, I was still not done. I wanted to strengthen my agents further. At least I had a way of speeding things up a little. In fact, I didn't know why I didn't use it sooner. Why indeed? Yeah, eventually it'll get so bad that all four will light up. Yeah, the more the Grabhoff meltdown, or whatever it's called, finding it hard to concentrate. Well, the more of it there is, the faster the level increases, and the more chambers risk meltdown. So it's a good idea to deal with the meltdowns quicker. Well, at least before the countdown reaches 0. Because if that happened, let's just say things would get a lot harder for us. And I didn't want that to happen. It would affect the generation of power. Yeah, I know. Once I knew what I needed to do, I settled in quickly. Although this was just one department, there'd be others. I just hadn't unlocked them yet. Although by the end of this day, I knew I'd have what I need to do so. And then we had the scenario of using the what I'd like to call tool abnormality. One which is not that useful. It wasn't that useful then, isn't useful now. Well, unless we get lucky. As some agents were. And we got a little increase in damage. Well, the only benefit that I can see is it got rid of the Queff-Off meltdown. Yeah, really have to work on temperance. Mostly because it'll increase work success. Yeah, I was thinking that. That'll be especially useful. Or rather, that would be especially useful against the harder to please abnormalities. There's bound to be a few of those. Yeah, harder to please than the punishing bird. I mean, it'd take more than some birdseed to calm that one down. And yeah, I know that was a stereotype. You don't need to point that out. Well, we kept going, and I knew that I need to have some more spears made. Because I knew that at least one would be destroyed in the process of averting a Queff-Off meltdown. I had a feeling that the other two tool abnormalities would be worse than that. Steady progress was made. Energy was gathered. P boxes were created. So at least, if any of the weapons or indeed the suits were lost, well, more can be made. This is good, as some abnormalities will probably be either strong or using physical damage would probably make them stronger. I'd find out sometime after this day. Believe me, that's coming. And I needed to get my team ready for him. The abnormalities that the control team... the control team are dealing with. That'd only be the forgiving. Wait, did I say forgiving? I meant only the beginning. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of what happens the next day. That can wait. Let's focus on day 5. And more of one sin and hundreds of good deeds gifts are being given. As more are rather were recipients of the headband. Would it be nicer if some of the other gifts were given? As they make the agents stronger if they got them. Although some didn't get it that day. Other days, well, at the time I thought, we'll see. Well, their budgets are tighter, aren't they? They couldn't afford to hand out more of them. Well, they are prisoners. I'll admit that much. But it's better than having them outside, causing mass slaughter. I mean, who'd need horror movies when we'd have real serial killers here? And these serial killers, at least the ones so far, aren't human. It was in the latter half that 4 containment units had a Quevhoff meltdown alert. Well, I'd deal with them quickly. Well, as soon as that vampire bird could be worked on. I know it's not really a vampire, but it's certainly bloodthirsty. Which is why I made sure that only those with level 2 fortitude could work on it. Because only those with level 2 fortitude would be able to get through it alive. Yeah, you needed to take a lot of beating with that one. At least with the Welchier's abnormality, the beating gets healed. Which was useful for improving fortitude for the agents who was regulated. The more they sent in, the stronger they became. Well, stronger physically. And they needed to get a lot stronger still. Physically and mentally. As for justice, until I had an abnormality that I could train the agents with, using lob points was the only way that justice could be improved. Being able to take the beating, that's good, but it'd also be nice if they could dish it out and also get to where the danger is quicker. And yeah, I forgot about the punishing bird's quip off meltdown. Thankfully, I ordered someone there in time. I decided that level 10 was the max, so I decided to end the day's work there. Well, there was nothing else for us. Nine lob points and 3 agents got promoted. You could say that this was a good day. What the next day will bring, well... Day 6 and... Angela told me the obvious. A lot of the obvious. Although she wasn't wrong about making little difference. Although there wasn't any regulations against it. Mostly due to a lack of foresight. Although she agreed that it's something that I might want to do. Not that she had stopped them. And that should make them feel appreciated. Yeah, I knew that much. I didn't want to overdo it. Has she been paying attention? That's what I was thinking. There's already a vending machine in one of the containment units. It was then I unlocked the information team. A new team, some more openings for agents. I decided to hire a few more, as it'd be nice to have a mix of old and new. I decided, 2 will be fine for now. Welcome to the team, Emilia and Rami. At that point, I decided to improve the justice of as many agents as I could, so I could do a little more damage, especially as this day had an ordeal. Not the one I have a mission for at this point, but it'll certainly be hostile. And when I couldn't improve the justice, I decided to improve the fortitude of as many as I could. Once that was done, I turned my attention to the equipment. Got some weapons and suits spared. Might as well give them to the new recruits. It's better than a standard issue gear. I'm sure of that. If it means they survive, that's a bonus. As at that point, and I'm not counting the employee that went insane on the first day. I was glad I didn't have ADHD or OCD, because this job would be a nightmare for any who had both. Well, it's treatable now, but it's better to not have it at all. It was that point that I decided that it might be better to have a mix of weapons. Well, multiple damage types, not just one. Because for all I knew, this ordeal that was gonna appear this day, it might be resistant to one damage type or the other. Let's hope I remember my training. Yeah. What I received on the induction day, so I know what to expect. Okay. Got plenty of guns, plenty of spears. I gave it a little more thought before I started the day proper. Well, I care about the employees, I wanted to do it properly, to gain the maximum result for the minimum casualties.